Hey guys, Paperclip here again. Sorry for the delay in content. Yeah, been pretty busy. Had some stuff come up. Had a lot of things going on, so I didn't have much time to actually sit down and do much recording or anything of that nature. But I wanna jump back into it and get another series going. I still have to post one more of the Congo video at this point. I ended up getting a bunch of really bad events that fired back to back, which pretty much put an end to any chance of us getting that achievement. So I discontinued it, but I'm going to try a different achievement, and I will come back to the Congo achievement eventually. I just want a little break from frustration before I go right back into that again. So let's try something different. We're gonna play as the Mamluks, because I don't have the Arabian coffee achievement, which basically I need to take over the Arabian Peninsula, all of this stuff here, and pretty much all of Ethiopia, so that way I can be a dominant coffee producer. And we have to have the leading coffee production in the entire world. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I've had 2 test runs, one that went a little slow, one that I got a little more aggressive against the Ottomans with. So I got a general idea of what I need to do to make this work, but the Ottomans are still an unforgiving country, so we'll see. Could go well, could go horribly. We don't know. We're gonna have to find out. Now to start off, let's expand all our tabs. Let's go ahead and get an alliance with Tunis. Tunis and Tlemcen are hostile. Okay, that's good to know. Morocco does not want an alliance. Ethiopia probably would take an alliance, yeah. Hejaz would take an alliance. The Ottomans probably hates us, they do. We're gonna go ahead and just set the Ottomans as a rival. No point not to. Go ahead and set QQ as a rival, and we'll go ahead and I guess do Venice as a rival. I don't know why Lithuania hates us. They're very far away from us. There's really nothing they could do benefit them by attacking us, but whatever. One thing I think we should do is try and take Cyprus. And maybe the roads that are guaranteed by Venice. Rather avoid that for the time being then. We could go in here and just rush into all of these countries up here, which I think is going to be a strategy I want to try, because I haven't actually tried that. This is, it's H. For some reason I thought it was L. It's definitely not L. Alright, so let's get an alliance with Hejaz. Let's get an alliance with Fezzan. Alright, I don't really care about guaranteeing Cyprus anymore, so I think I'm going to revoke that guarantee. Maybe I'll wait a little bit before I do, though. Eventually I'm going to have to take Hejaz out, but I want him as my ally while we go to war with the Ottomans. Now one thing I could do is I could go for QQ right off the bat. So I think I get a mission, yeah. I get the Rabba mission right off the bat. We can have 13 here, we can have 18 here, okay. So let's go ahead and get a couple more guys. Do I want to do some mercs so I save manpower? I think I do want to do some mercs so that way I save up on manpower. One thing I'm going to do as well, we're going to come in here, we're going to say get all the galleys, split, 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 split. Alright, so do you want to buy a galley or multiple? You do. Awesome. So that's him. Let's go ahead and see if he wants to buy a couple ships. Nah, but he would buy one ship probably. No, he won't. Okay, well screw you then. As Byzantium, do you want 2 ships? No, but you definitely want 1 ship. Awesome. So we'll sell you 1 ship. Athens, you probably want a ship, or do you want 2? You just want 1. That's fine. So I'm not going to use all these ships anyway, so I'd rather just sell them. Hey Naxos, you probably want a ship too. Or do you want 2? Nah, you just want 1 as well. Fair enough. Let's see, maybe Genoa will want a ship as well. They do. Awesome. So there we go, that's like an extra 50 or 60 ducats for us. So that'll be nice and that'll help everything out. Another thing I want to do is come in here. Nobility has this province. I don't want them to have this, but I have to wait till the 11th of November. Wait, what? I have to wait till the 11th of November of 1445 before I can revoke that. There's 2 provinces I want to take away from them because they don't need them. He has no allies. What is his military strength? QQ has 22,000 troops. So we could definitely handle QQ here. Yes, Tunis, we will take a royal marriage with you. All you guys there, you can come up into here along with these guys. And we're at our force limit, correct? Yes, we are. We are still making money even at our force limit, so that is beautiful. And I think we should probably go ahead and just get this war out of the way. But before we do that, let's go ahead and start focusing on military. I'd like to get a national unrest guy just to try and help everything out. And do we have any guys here that are good? None that aren't going to cost us some debt. I'll get the reinforced guy anyway. Now let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do it for Rabba. It'll give us more piety because they're Shia, so that's good as well. Hold on real quick, let's see. Can we do anything with the estates to try and get some extra stuff? Could call a diet. We're gonna need to wait for that just so we can revoke all those provinces. Let's go ahead and try and roll a general. He's actually pretty good. That's a pretty nice roll. Alright, so let's go ahead into this. We'll do it for Rabba. Go. Now that guy's gonna go first. We'll wait until he's in that province before we move there. He'll be out on the 2nd. We'll be there on the 25th. I don't want to do that. There we go. Because I don't want to be suffering unnecessary attrition if I can prevent it from happening. Alright, so this is farmlands. This is a really good province to attack him in. We cannot get there in time though, so we'll just forget about it. Mosul is dry lands, so that's also a good province to attack him in. So we'll go ahead and we'll try and get to Mosul. Alright, so he beat us out of Mosul, that's fine. We're going to leave this guy here just so he can reinforce this as need be. He's trying to come around here and attack this guy, so let's just bring him out of there. Should I go ahead and make my king? Yeah, let's risk it. He's actually pretty freaking amazing. I'm actually gonna take him. Let's take one guy. I want him to have this guy. And I want this guy to come back because that'll make that siege go quicker. Alright, so he's getting ballsy, so he's moving in. So we will reinforce, because this is defensive. So we get a +1. He gets 25 shock damage increase for being on flat terrain, but it's fine. As long as he rolls bad in shock phases, that won't help him as much as he wants it to. This guy... I think I'll leave behind 2 of his guys, just so they at least have 9,000. He's gonna come down here and take Tikrit. Now I can't get the Shahrazor, so I think I'm just gonna hang out here. And if he tries to come up here and attack that guy, I'll just reinforce him. Okay, so what do I want from this war? I think that would be plenty. If I could get Mosul on top of it, that'd be amazing, but this is going to be pretty exhausting already just to get that. And I want to see something, so we make 2.91. No, don't privateer. I want you to protect trade in Aleppo. That brings us to what? $2.95. So that's not a big increase. What if instead we decide to protect trade in Alexandria? I'm actually going to move him back. That way they can either one can reinforce either one without any kind of effort. Yeah, we're better just being in Alexandria. Alright, so he's moving in again, so we'll get the minus, well, he'll get the -1, so we essentially have a +1, and he rolled really bad the first 2 times, so that's going to really hurt him overall. Then we come back down to Tikrit. Alright, sweet, so we just got Mosul. So I'm going to bring the 1 stack up here and bring these guys down. I'm going to send these 2 over to Cizre, however the hell you say that. You know what, there's really no point in taking these, because unless I take Baghdad, we're not going to hold them. Eh, whatever, it'll probably make him less enthused. So we'll do it anyway, even though it's not going to really be a long-term thing. Alright, you guys group back together and go to Tabriz. I think what I'm going to do is take half of you. That's 9, 10, 11. You guys can go to Tabriz. But I would like you to have that general. And these guys are all going to stay together as like my defensive death stack. And you can go into Baghdad. Will you be there? No, he's going to get Tikrit back. Now he can't get up to Tabriz without getting Mosul back. As long as I understand the fort system correctly, which to be honest half the time I don't, because it's a very stupid system. So it looks like he is going to attack us here. So I'm going to go ahead And just start building up 2 mercs here, just as like a small reinforcement force. Because I think we can survive this. And maybe we can't survive this. Damn. Really? He won't be there until the 26th. Even if I gave him a good guy, I don't think he would be there in time. I'll take the legitimacy hit. Alright, well in that case, you start falling back. You guys fall back to here. You're already locked, so you're dead. So that was just a waste of money hiring that guy. He's gonna try and follow us. We can get access through AQ probably. We can. Cool. So we'll do that. That way we don't have to fight him yet. And if he wants to come in here and attack us with all these guys, he's welcome to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, I'd rather be on the defensive, so... Yep. Well, we're on the offensive now. Because halfway through his move, he suddenly changed his mind and decided to come back. So that's all of my... That's more than all of my manpower gone now. So that sucks. Because I was really hoping to stay really strong in our manpower here in the beginning. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to group everybody together. You can have that guy. I think he'll be good enough to hold you out. I'm going to shift consolidate. Anybody who isn't healed is just going to come back here. I'm going to go ahead. You're in Dishmat, split in half, consolidate half of you guys. That way here I can come ahead and say get 2 mercs. And they're just going to follow you up to Debris. Of course he's going to the one province that I need to go through to get to fucking Tabriz. Whatever, I can come around this way. He really beat us there? Now that doesn't make sense. We were already moving into that province when he was down here in Tikrit. So from Mosul to Marageh is slower than going from Tikrit to Sharazor to Marrakeh. That sounds stupid. Alright, nobility. I would like to revoke this mask from you. There's no reason you need that. But I would also like to call a diet, then ask you for troops. Yes, we will gain piety. You're gonna fall back 1 province back. This is mountains, right? Yeah. Of course we rolled a freaking status quo. A 550. Let's see if he survives. Of course he got a freaking breached walls on the Sul. We're still pretty far from that, so we might as well just go all out on it. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll continue to roll. Or he'll start rolling worse than us, because so far he's been there less time than we've been here, but he's got more progress. That's not a promising sign, but he's just staying literally one siege progress ahead of us this whole time. Watch, he's gonna get Mosul before we get this, and I'm gonna have to go back and get Mosul just to get the things I want. Oh shit, there we go. I mean, if I can get his capital before he gets this back, we'll be fine. Wow, he just got a lot of progress there. That doesn't make me feel any better about doing this before him, because he's gonna get another progress before us. He's at 11 progress. We're at 10. We're both at 11 progress. He's at 12 progress. This is literally just rolling the dice now. It's whoever gets luckier. Neither one of us is getting it. We keep just getting progress, and now it's like a 50-50 shot every freaking time. Come on. Yeah. There we go. That's what we needed. So we could take this right now. I can't quite take that, but that's fine. And yeah, we'll take 52 bucks with it. Alright, there we go. So you can now fall back. I don't need you. Excuse me, you, or you on. I don't even need you. Alright, so that gives us a good little bit of progress here in the beginning. Now I could ally Karaman. I believe he is the strongest of the people over here. Yeah, he's 11,000, where AQ would have 6,000 or 10,000. So honestly, if I could ally both of these guys, I think we could take out the Ottomans. So I am going to ally Karaman. I'm going to revoke my guarantee on Cyprus. I won't do a royal marriage with you though. And I would like him to be a vassal. But since he's allied to the Timurids, I don't think that's going to happen. So I could just ally him. Just as extra defense. Let's go ahead and do it. Sadia, the Christian port. Don't really care about the Christian port. Conquer Kasera Bim. Yeah, sure. I'll do that one next. Alright, so let's move this guy over to like Sadia so he doesn't suffer attrition. Alright, so let's see. All your mercs, all your mercs. Group together. So I don't want to lose more manpower here if I can avoid it. And then I'll just throw you guys with it. And you guys combined should be enough to take on Mercuria. Unless he has some allies. He has no allies. Alright, so you guys can go ahead and have that guy. So you get down here quicker. You can stand there, so that's great. Might as well get rid of the reinforced speed guy. He's not going to do much for us at this point. We're about halfway to the next tick. It's going to take us a little while to get that. There's one mercantilism, that's fine. Let's see. 30, 16... 16, 16, 16, 16. Yeah, 15, 30, 40, 60, 75. That's 80. It's 80 plus, what was this one? It's 110 admin we need to core Mercuria as a territory. We can do it, but I'm gonna leave Halab on, because if he declares war, that's gonna be my main defense from him coming into my territory. He does have a claim here already, but it does look like he's focusing on conquering Constantinople and all that right now. So that's good. Let him stay distracted. Alright, let's declare this war. Let's go ahead and try and find his army and just get rid of it. There we go. And that's the war. I don't need you on, and I don't need you on. Now we do have a loan, but that's fine because it is early. A loan to expand is not a bad loan. I'd like to improve relations with some of the guys up here who don't like the Ottomans. We're almost caught up on manpower, so that's good. I don't know if I want to make this a state. Let's see how much development we'd be talking. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 development. Maybe. Bring the guy back from Fazan because we can just go back and do that whenever. Go ahead and start coring Raba. We can almost core Sinjar as well. Then we'll just have to wait for Mercury. Now the Iraqi separatists, there's a very good chance they're gonna spawn. Like Hilla has a very high chance, mainly because it's the wrong religion. As far as war exhaustion goes, it's early, so I don't mind doing that to get rid of a lot of the war exhaustion. Because here you're talking low enough that I can make these a state. Now if I increase their autonomy, they're at 75. Because if I would have done it before, they would have went to 100. I would have made a mistake. They would have still stayed at 100 autonomy. I don't know why when you increase the autonomy, it doesn't include that in. It's kind of, in my opinion, broken, but it is what it is, I suppose, at the same time. Now this one we can go ahead and do now, because we already have a state in Raba. These guys, we can't do anything about. But they're pretty low development, so the revolts that are going to spawn from them are probably going to be pretty modest. How about we just take it all, and all their money. Because we have like no aggressive expansion with anybody. I know you guys can come back up here. Now all of these are pretty crap. They're all like the wrong religion too. Damn. See, it's also gonna up all this stuff over here. I didn't really think about that one ahead of time. Alright, so Ulima. If I sought your support, you would be at 45, and then if I gave you a province, I could get you up to probably 50. Which is what I need to demand support from you. If I gave you that, it's not enough. Let's find something that's okay development. Something like this. It's 47. That would bring them up to 50. There we go. So now if I come in here and I say, I would like to demand support from you, I get 100. I can go down in here and core everything that I need to core except the current states. And then what I have to try to do is hold off these guys long enough for them to not spawn. And the bad part is they're pretty much all Iraqi separatists, so they're probably going to spawn, but I can sit in Baghdad to make sure that they don't spawn in Baghdad, because that's the only one that's of really high development here, so that should prevent that one at least from contributing to their rebel spawn. I I will pay off the loan. And how much money are we grossing? Enough to hire a couple mercs. Now downside is this is all just manpower here. This isn't my mercs. I would like it to be all my mercs that are up here, because I could just disband them afterwards. Like all you guys, I would like you to try and rush up there. You guys, I would like to have the good general. As long as we get lucky, they should make it up there in time. Which means I'll take those 6 out, and those 6 will come in. So that way it's less manpower I can lose. Ooh, thank God they didn't pop up, because they could have sniped that guy. That would have been bad. Alright, you guys can all come to like Gaza, because that's like pretty much in between everything. See, there we go. That is a size that is easy to be dealt with. I kind of want to, you know what? Yeah, hold on. I want to add another map mode here. It's going to be simple terrain. So that way I can easily flip between these. Yeah, see, there's no river crossing there, so we definitely want to come down and up into it. Let's look at this. Our deployment is good. Our rolls are eh. So that cost us 8,000. See, that's why I wanted to do it in mercs, because you can go ahead and take the mercs, and you can consolidate them, and it really only cost us 3,000 overall manpower, which isn't too bad. Then I want to take the mercs, move them like down here with these guys, so that way they can take care of any rebellions we have down here. The mercs are just going to basically be our rebel fighting force. I don't want a loan, and I don't want to lose stability. There. Solves that. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next episode where we continue to try to expand as the Mamluks. But until then, bye-bye.